You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
That was so horrible. I totally regret asking him to do that.
Should we just start all over?
No, leave it.
Keep it going.
Oh, that was trash.
The truth? You can't handle the truth.
The truth.
I wanted
handle the truth.
like cojones behind it.
Okay.
You want the truth? You can't handle the
No.
truth.
How about this?
You go.
You want the truth.
Oh God, no Shatner,
Yes,
no
yes,
Shatner.
in honor, yes, do that.
Oh,
You
no
want
Shatner.
The truth.
You
Can't handle the truth.
No. Can we have a Christopher Walken?
2 mice fell in a bucket of cream.
One of them was the truth,
One of them,
and one of them wasn't.
one drowned.
Which
The
one
other
are you?
couldn't handle the truth, which is what he wanted.
All right, you guys, welcome to Undercity Chaos in the mind of the comic. Go! I'm your host, MCR, also known as Ratt, and as always,
Rene.
And Billy.
Come
oh come on, get out, do it now.
I'm here. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Kill me now. I'm here. Come on.
Wait, what's a famous line in Last Action Hero?
Nothing.
Nothing really.
You know, I had
terrible.
us. No wonder I had us redlining. There we go.
There we go.
Now we
Yeah.
sound a lot
I'm
more.
here. Come on.
Sorry, you guys. Didn't mean to do
It
that.
was all bullshit. All of it. The cabinet's minister. The whole business.
Wait, you didn't like Last Action Hero? I
Cooked
loved
up a
Last.
story and dropped the 6 of us into the meat grinder.
I loved Last Action Hero. You
What
guys
happened
didn't
to you,
like that?
Dylan? You used to be somebody I could trust. I got smart. So should you.
All right, you guys. This week we're going to be talking about Nolan's Trilogy continuing. We're going to go ahead and see what that's about. Of course, this week's brand new comics. Boom Comics are making their
Boom.
moves.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Power round this week is
Dun.
the Hulk versus the
Dun,
Thing.
dun, 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 dun,
Really?
dun, dun, dun.
The Eye of the Tiger?
Free for all brawl this week, you guys.
Turn my mic off.
Double dipping into The Walking Dead. Good or bad idea. So we'll go ahead. We'll talk about that. Let's jump into this week's show. How you guys doing, by the way?
Great. Looking good. Billy's on his phone. I'm sorry, Renee's on his phone. Billy's
Billy's on
staring
his phone as
deeply
well.
into
Oh,
his
no.
I'll be in my
microphone.
phone pretty soon.
You know what I noticed is that
Matt's looking good in his Robin shirt. For those of you who don't know, come down one of these days when we record, usually on Tuesdays, anywhere between, I don't know, 11:30 and 4 in the afternoon, depending on what time we're done eating. But
this was the one time we did that.
listen, come down here and look at Matt, because he is Matt the Rat. He's a snappy dresser. He'll usually have something nice on, usually comic book related.
Usually. Unless it's Star Wars or comic book.
Today, he matched his hat to his shirt, and he looks adorable.
Thank you.
So come on down, ladies.
But my,
ladies,
But my hair is kind of messed up.
are you
so.
out? No, your hair looks great.
Let's go ahead. Let's take a picture of that.
That was uncomfortable.
We'll do Instagram.
Billy always looks good. He's wearing his Watchman shirt today.
Absolutely.
Renee, of
He's
course,
watching
rocking
the
his crew, his Undercity
I
Comics
haven't
crew
worn
shirt.
my Undercity Comics shirt in a while. I should probably jump on
How dare that?
that. I know. Go ahead. Let's do this. This is straight up for Instagram.
So while they're talking about that, Billy and I are going to talk about something we were talking about before the show.
Was it batting for the other team?
Yeah.
Billy, are you possibly gay or bisexual? Truthfully?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
You made out with a man, though, once.
It was
Yeah.
it was Woodstock, man.
It was Woodstock.
Yeah.
He's like, I was really drunk.
Whatever happens in Woodstock.
Somebody
stays at
gave me
Woodstock.
ecstasy.
It was
I thought it
muddy.
was a chick because he had long hair.
It was there's a lot of mud. It was
It was the
impossible to
Biebs,
tell.
wasn't it? You mistaken the Biebs for a
Let's
girl.
talk about this for
Yeah.
a second. You actually got suckered into a gag this weekend. You
Oh,
really
God.
thought Justin
He called
Bieber
me. He called
was
me.
gonna be,
Sunday night. He called me Sunday night.
was gonna be
pissed out
Robin.
of his mind.
No, I think that was Friday night
What?
because
Was it
you
Friday?
were
Oh,
going to
yeah.
work all day Saturday.
Let's talk about it, Matt. How did you fall for that? How did you not see that as an obvious?
All right.
point?
I will tell you the reasons why I
You're
believed
too
it
close
was
to the
real.
Batman. That's your problem.
No. The reason I believed it was real was because I freaking Googled the address of Warner Brothers that it had on it. I even tried to zoom in to call the number.
Oh my God, they had a real address.
It
has to be a real.
No, but still, come on. If you're doing a gag, you know, most of the time you're like 123 Fake Street, something that's like at least gives it away. Like this is a gag, you know.
So how did you figure out it was a gag, Rene? Give him a little tip on how you figure stuff like this.
I figured out.
Wait. Did you figure it out the day that I sent it to you and talked to you about it, or was it after?
It was the almost like early morning. Like I went to sleep, but then I woke up like at 4 a.m.
Whoa.
And I was like, I couldn't sleep, so I was just like, okay, let's do some research. And I saw
Because of that fucking Biebs thing, you're like,
Yeah.
no, it can't be.
I woke up and like, no. But
Or did you wake up and you went, Rachel? And then you were like, all right, I got to check now.
so then I checked in, and there was articles speculating that it was a gag, and then there was saying I was confirming it, and then I looked onto his Twitter page, and it said like at 1 o'clock a.m., like at 1 o'clock p.m. before he even did that night on
Yeah.
Friday, he said, "All right, I'm about to do something funny,
Funny.
or die."
Funny or ... die.
Which is the YouTube channel Funny or Die, or the website funnyordie.com.
Which is ran by Will Ferrell, if
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. My friend actually was moving stuff from Funny or Die, and he found the Sex Panther box.
Yes.
And I was like, dude, did you put some on? And he was like, it was stuck to the thing. Like, you couldn't lift it up. It was just the box, and you open it, and Sex Panther comes up, and it was glued, dude. I was like, oh, that's...
You know what I love?
Is
It's
that
like,
it smells like Bigfoot's dick?
We're like, we need to get out of here fast. Like, let's talk about Bieber for a while.
So go ahead, continue.
And then I was like, oh, then I kind of put the two and two together. Then they were saying that Bieber was working with Funny or Die to do a sketch. So they were saying that.
So that was the sketch?
Yeah, or something had involved with that. Because first off the bat, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen because I don't think, like, Bieber can handle a Batman movie.
I don't think he could handle anything.
Yeah.
Can't handle his own fights. Some guy. Oh, greatest thing that happened to him. I love that this
What are you
happened.
talking about? He's got Mayweather in his corner.
He got. All right. So he went to a club in Toronto, and he goes, you know what? I don't want to be in the VIP. I want to mingle with the quote unquote normal people.
That's nice of him.
Because
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, thanks, bud. So then once that happens, of course, there's the one guy that's like, that guy's a douchebag. I want to kick his ass.
Yeah.
So he goes over there, dude, and he just starts fucking wailing on Justin Bieber, and it was awesome. But then security comes, and they start, like, pulling him away, and while they're pulling him away, that Bieber bastard starts beating up the guy as they're pulling him away. No. He gets his just ends. He gets instant karma. Because he realizes after the fight, when they throw the guy out, that his $40,000 necklace is missing from him. It was a giant gold necklace with King Tut as the freaking little idol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it was so great to hear that.
I'm still trying to figure out why you hate this guy.
Justin Bieber
Mm-hmm.
is very not talented.
Yeah, his non-talented ass is getting more ass on a toilet seat right now.
Oh, dude. And it's like from nothing but like 14-year-olds slitting their wrist when he smokes weed.
You're jealous.
I'm not jealous because they're nothing. Never mind. I'm pleading the fifth.
Well, did you
Yeah.
guys hear about that joke that someone put up saying that Justin Bieber had cancer and then all of his fans started to shave their heads?
Shut up.
Yeah, but then they found out that it was a joke by someone that put it out.
Aw, see, and dude, honestly, if you're that
like, that's messed
impressionable
up.
on kids, where it's like they're like, I had a kidney stone, so all the girls start drinking freaking Dr. Pepper so they could get a kidney stone too. There's a problem in the world, man.
I feel you.
I know, right? I feel your pain. Literally, it burns.
Oh, poor Biebs.
Really, you feel bad for? You're so full of it. You're always the person that just wants to go against us.
No. You know what it is? Yeah. What makes me laugh is that there's so much hate, but nobody I know is at the age that his music's aimed at, except for my 9-year-old.
And does your 9-year-old think you're stupid
she
too?
She can take or leave him. There's like a song he does with Nicki Minaj that she likes. I don't have to hear it, so I don't care.
Well, what does she listen to normally, though?
The wheels on the bus go round.
Yeah, she went from getting to like little kids music into like stuff that she kind of got stuff from my wife and I. And
So
now
she's listening to the Kinks?
She's listening to the Kinks.
No,
she likes
that's
the
badass.
Stones. Yeah, she likes the Who.
I could just imagine your daughter walking around going, I I know. It's only rock and roll.
Quick,
but I
quick
like
story.
it.
Quick story. One time at we took her to the La Habra Children's Museum she was in preschool, and they have like a playroom set up like a stage, and so the kids can dress up in costumes and stuff. And they have a microphone, and so the preschool teacher's like, "Okay, kids, everybody can come up and sing a song." So they're in preschool, so all the kids are singing like ABC, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Wheels on the Bus, whatever. My daughter gets up and sings the slow part from Bob O'Reilly. She starts going, "Don't cry, don't raise your eyes. It's only teenage wasteland." And then there's another dad. He just like there with it's all moms. There's one other dad there with his kid. He just looks at me and gives me the thumbs up. It was really cool.
Yes, that is awesome.
But now, unfortunately, now that she's 9, she's like listening to Radio Disney a lot. So
I used to listen to Radio Disney.
There's Bieber. It's not bad. It's like inoffensive. You know.
I can only hope that like my child, whatever it comes out to be, freaking him, he, she, hermaphrodite, whatever the hell it's going to become.
It's going to love Batman. That's first and foremost.
No, knowing my luck, because it just runs through my family.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be a Spider-Man.
No, it's going to be Iron Man, because isn't that the equivalent of Batman?
About Bruce
Which
Wayne.
I guess, did you hear Robert Downey Jr. do his like straight talking smack on Batman? He was like, why the hell do Batman versus Iron Man? Are you kidding me? So what, you want to hear the guy cry about his parents the whole freaking movie? That's all he does. So what does Iron Man do? Iron Man has money. He jokes around with you. He's sarcastic. He's an asshole, but you love him at the same time.
Exactly.
And he can beat the crap out of anybody he wants. And on top of it, he's not a detective. He already knows shit because he's a genius.
There you go.
Next question.
Boom.
I was like,
Did
wow.
he drop the mic?
No, it would have been awesome if he would have.
I
And then
do-
just walked off stage. I think it was at
DJ
Comic-Con.
out.
I think it was at Comic-Con.
I do like
Somebody asked
Batman
him
better
about that.
than Iron Man.
I know, yeah, me too.
I will say that.
I like him as a superhero.
What if Robert Downey Jr. decides to don the mantle of Batman? Affleck drops out. Do you think that's a good choice? You think Downey Jr.
I
could
don't
play
think so.
Bruce Wayne?
Eh,
Or would it be too derivative of...
too derivative.
Nope.
Well, they have J.J. Abrams doing Star Trek and Star Wars. I mean, anybody could do anything these days, apparently.
I don't know. But does Iron Man take kids and put them in danger?
This is true.
Wow, that's true.
All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get into this. A very devoted
I love this.
person. His name is Brett Register. He went ahead and he made a short. It was called The Dark Knight Legacy. Did anybody get to see it by chance?
No,
Billy did.
I did.
Renee didn't.
we're terrible.
Just it's a quick little 7 minutes. Basically, all these mob heads come together and they're like, "Look, we're gonna take back Gotham. Like, this is our place." And Red Hood actually ends up popping up.
What?
And the mask for the Red Hood, it looks so good. It's definitely stirring still towards the towards Nolan's trilogy. They confirmed that Blake is actually Nightwing in it. So Nightwing is in it, and they're going to go ahead and if everybody likes it, they started an Indiegogo. They're trying to raise $30,000. See, all they need to do is find Beeb's necklace, and there you go, dude. They can make a fucking movie.
There you go.
Seriously.
And have an extra $10,000 in their pocket. But they're trying.
Special effects.
They're going to try to continue it as an actual like mini series online, kind of like. Did you guys ever see? I believe it was Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
Legacy.
I watched those, yeah.
So it's exactly like that.
Nice.
So that was what was that? 30 minutes or 15-minute?
Yeah, they were each like 20 minutes,
20
25.
minutes.
So
So it's going to be like that, and we will see Red Hood versus Nightwing. So I don't know who Red Hood is, but he's dressed up, he uses guns, and he's not the typical Jason Todd where you just have the jacket and a holster. It's like his whole body is just full of like knife, tear gas, and it's not a belt. It's literally his chest and then his waist. So anywhere he grabs, he's able to do something, stab you, mace you. And it's ridiculous. But it was cool the way they introduced Nightwing. Nightwing, you can't, only if you know the Batman mythos do you know it's Nightwing.
Yeah.
If you've never heard of Nightwing, you're like, who the hell is this? But I do like that they actually brought in Blake as Nightwing, and I thought that was
They brought
really
in a
cool.
lot of characters.
They did. They brought in a Copperpot, but they're all dead now.
Chester
Cobblepot.
Copperpot?
Yes, but he's not some short, fat Danny DeVito guy. He's like pretty slim. He just has a little bit of a bigger nose.
What about
and he's
One-Eyed
got,
Willie?
He's got
Did they bring in One-Eyed Willie?
the fingers.
The flipper.
Yeah.
The webbed fingers. Are you running a low-grade fever? This is great radio.
I just have my hand in Mario's face.
This is
Like
great
from
radio.
Robot Chicken in DC. He's like, meh, 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 meh. He goes into like Two-Face's like toilet like after he's done. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
come on.
Because he doesn't flush.
There was a lot
He
of
flips for everything he does. Even the toilet paper. Doesn't he look at the toilet paper, flips, is like, all right.
there was a lot of cool things about that video. There was Roman Sionis, the Street Demons, Arnold Wesker,
Get your face away from that freaking mic.
and what else?
You look
There
good,
we
man.
go.
You know what? I liked Stephanie Brown was a cop.
Yes.
That
I don't
was-
even, but who is that?
Stephanie Brown, she's
Oh,
the
gee,
baddest
you're only
cat
wearing
in
her
the whole
shirt
damn
there,
town.
buddy. You're only wearing the Robin shirt. You don't know who Stephanie Brown is?
Ooh, called to the
So,
max.
are you gonna
Dang.
tell me or not?
She was the fourth Robin.
Jesus, I thought there was only, there's only 5 Robins. There's 6 now.
Okay, it was Dick, Jason,
Whoa.
Timothy, Stephanie, back to Tim, and then Damien.
And then,
And don't forget future
and then,
Kelly.
Carrie
yes.
Now it's gonna be. But this is as far as main continuity.
Wait. Is this
Continuity.
is this 80s and 90s stuff again?
No, it was 2000s.
Oh wow, I really didn't hop on.
She
that
died
bandwagon.
she died at the end of War Games.
Hold on a second.
Why do all the Robins have to die?
Because they're not
dramatic effect.
ready.
So then literally now it's freaking 3
it just
and 4.
shows you how
If
careless
you don't
Batman
if
is.
you don't want to die,
Don't be Robin.
no, you can be Robin, but if you don't want to die, you have to upgrade.
Yeah.
You have to give up the mantle and be like, this is dangerous. I'm gonna be Nightwing or Red Robin, which is kind of like Robin.
But then all you do is fight like low grade characters.
No, you know what? Nightwing just fought Lady Shiva.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, she's big deal, bro. She's the one who
Yeah, and then she went, and now she's on Jason Todd's dick. What's new? Tell me I'm wrong.
hey, you dipped that thing into the Lazarus pits. I heard it taste good.
shut up. Yeah, I think I honestly I love this idea and this concept. I think it's going to be so good. Just from that little preview that I saw, I love everything that I can never pronounce the company that makes it.
Machinima.
Yeah, Machinima.
I'm embarrassed to say it. 'Cause I said-
Machete. I don't know.
somebody
It's
will
one of
correct
those.
me, and
Yeah.
be like, "What an idiot!" LOLs or something.
Yeah, the script was from Woody Tondoff and Chris Landa. So they were the one that picked up the shorts.
Landa.
It's supposed to take
Landa.
place several years after The Dark Knight Rises. So from the two guys that haven't seen it and are fans of Nolan's trilogy, what do you guys think about it?
I think it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Just see that they're going to take the mantle from Nolan's story
Yeah,
and try to, evolve from it or, still have the same atmosphere and everything.
Yeah,
Try to have that realistic take. So to me, that's going to be very difficult to do. But I think if they do it right, it could pull.
I think the
could
fact
make
that
it.
they're doing it kind of low budget will help them because then they're not tempted to try to do
Yeah.
complicated effects. You kind of almost have to keep it realistic.
they actually did one beautiful, beautiful special effect, and it's when the ventriloquist gets shot in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
And his lips like go pop, and they like pop open. It was trippy. It was like something out of like Resident Evil, but it was like for the quickest second. It was like, it was
You can't even tell if it was done right or not.
yeah, like
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
So that was the only weird thing I saw. I feel like they needed to establish it because it's Red Hood, but at the same time, it's like, do you ever see blood in any of the Nolan trilogies?
No, but that's another thing of being able to do it.
Well, it's supposed to be a PG-13 movie, so I guess they kind of can't.
Well, you can get like one graphic shot like that in. You still got a PG-13. One F-bomb.
Did you know that smoking, if anybody is smoking, your movie is automatically rated R?
Wow.
Yeah, so you can have the cigarette in your hand, but if you like take a drag or something, it's automatically rated R.
How come is Jurassic Park rated R?
No, But of course, it was universal, and come on, you know this. They tried to push it to like, all right, cool. Like, but did you notice he never takes a drag? He has it in his mouth,
And it's
or
always
like
smoking.
or like they'll look away, and when they come back, he's
No, he does
blowing out the
because
smoke.
he blows out the smoke for sure.
But he doesn't take a drag.
But okay, so you never see him like.
Exactly. You
Really?
never see him put the cigarette to his
you
lips.
can't
inhale,
show how
and blow.
well, how tasty
How
they
enjoy-
are,
how
how enjoyable it
enjoyable it
is. The smile you get from putting it in your mouth.
Just going into Billy's like, I need to go get a cigarette. You guys, I'll be back.
Do a PSA right now. It's like, hey kids.
Cigarettes are tasty. # truth.
You know what I loved? I loved
Commissioner Gordon does it.
when I was. Oh, dude, he does. When I was 13. No, when
He's
I was
trying to quit,
12.
though.
When I was 12, I used to watch WWF.
Yes.
And they used to have this commercial where like all these guys were in like a house and like they made like this disgusting breakfast with like ham and eggs and it's just all runny and gross. And then finally one of their friends sits down and like he's about to light up a cigarette and they all look at him and they're like, dude, that's gross.
Oh, I remember
And it goes,
that.
tobacco is wacko. But then eventually I thought it was funny because then like probably about 2 or 3 months later they go, tobacco is wacko if you're a teen. And it ended like real quick, like right off the bat. I was
I
like,
remember that commercial.
Do you remember that?
Wow,
It was-
that's an old one.
yeah.
though.
What are you trying to say? Bastard.
Old.
Fuck. I feel like I'm old. Do you feel like you're old, Mario?
No, that's the problem.
Actually, I did. Some conversations that made me feel old. Like today, some girl was just we were talking about movies, and she told me about this movie she was watching. I was like, oh, I remember seeing that
In
one time.
theaters. And she was like, theaters?
No. The conversation was different. Basically, I told her, I was like, yeah, you know what? I saw that on display at Blockbuster, and I was like, you remember that? Do you remember that store, the Blockbuster?
The Blockbuster, yeah.
When you didn't know what to watch, and
Did you call it the Blockbuster? Because that did make you sound old. I'm
and
going
like
to put this out on the Twitter or the
the
Facebook.
Facebook.
You know, it was called the Facebook.
Yeah.
and then like I remember just saying, it was like, man, you remember going there and just like hours you didn't even know what you wanted to rent, you just wanted to watch something.
Yeah, I remember
I had the
that.
rewards card, and like it got into this thing. I was like, yeah, I used to do that like every weekend.
Okay, so I actually have a question for Mario.
Yes, I feel old, especially when I have to explain what a payphone is to my 9-year-old daughter.
No.
I had to
Really?
explain to her what a payphone was, and she did not understand the concept.
So like,
This is a
so
kid.
really?
This is a kid-
So like when you see it like
Yes.
in movies or TV shows.
This is a kid who in last year in third grade. We
She's
just
like,
found
why
out,
do they go into the box in Doctor Who? I don't get it.
We just found out she scored a perfect score on her state test. On the state test. Scored a perfect score, getting an award from the school district. Could not get the concept of a pay phone. She's like, what do you mean? You got to put money in the phone, like in your cell phone. You put money. We're like, no.
No,
You had to
what?
pull over, and so we went by Disneyland. We like showed her like, there's a payphone. She's like, oh, that's weird. Like she was just so
Couldn't grasp it at
could not
all?
grasp it because could not
Really?
understand.
Like to put coins in.
My
just to
wife was
use
telling
the
her a
phone.
story about one time that she was stuck somewhere. She's like, well, why didn't you just call Dad? And she's like, well, I didn't have a cell phone then. So she's like, well, why didn't you just... She's like, well, what do you mean? So what did you do if there was no cell phones? And she's like, well, you know, she's like, people didn't always carry their phones with them. We're like, no. You had to like, we're just trying to explain pagers. You know, we all had a pager.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
man.
I got in so much trouble in 6th grade. I had my pager on me, and I was in 6th grade. I had a pager. My mom said I needed it, so you know, in case of emergency. So I had it on me, and she's like, I guess like people were being jerks and talking. She goes, next noise anybody makes, dude, you're fucking going to the principal's office. She didn't say fucking, but sure enough, man, pager goes off, and I'm like, oh no. She looks directly at me, Bogard, get over here. And I was like, oh god. And you know, she freaking scorpion me and like grabbed me and pulled
come
me to
here.
the front.
Get over here.
And took away my pager, and then my mom's like, what happened to your pager? I was like, my teacher took it away.
Did
So
someone,
my
did
mom
someone
had to
page
go
you
in.
911?
Something happened with my mom. I don't know what, but yeah, we ended up having to. My mom had to go in and explain that she did page and
Dang.
all this other stuff. It was bad, but yeah, I remember pagers, and I remember you could do codes on pagers. It eventually got to the end where you entered a code, and it would like say something on your pager,
Yep.
and like a booty call meant like 69 or something like that. Or like you'd have your number and you'd put 911 at the end, and you'd be
It was
like, you need to call me.
emergency. You need to
Yeah,
call
it was-
me. Or 411 if you had a question.
yeah. Oh,
Those are
dude.
the old days. Explain that to your 9-year-old. They're like, what are you talking about?
Wait, they don't know what 411. They're like, you couldn't just
No,
Google
just
it.
explain what a beeper is. It's like, just give me your phone so I can play.
You know what's funny?
So I can play Candy Crush.
I was talking to someone, like, we were looking at their IMDb, and, like, it says they did commercials for 1-800-COLLECT. You remember explaining that? Someone's like, what's 1-800-COLLECT? I was like,
That's when you were 220.
Oh my god, dude! This is.
What else? There was another. I remember having to call people.
I wonder if there's people
remember
listening to this who
Collect.
don't know what any of this is. They're like, what?
Yeah, if you guys don't know, you used to be able to call collect where the other person would have to pay for your bill because your ass is calling them. So you better make sure it's an emergency.
We're
'cause
like
if
a
not, they don't
bunch.
care.
We're like a bunch of Captain's America here.
Captain's America.
I used to love it because you'd be like, collect call from, it's me, dude.
No. You know what I used to do? All right. That's hilarious. What I used to do is I used to call and I'd be like, hey, it's Matt. I'm going to be late home for dinner. Do you accept? No. And, like, hang up. And then, like, of course, I'd be like home later. I'd be like, hey, dude, I'll be over there in 30 minutes. And, like, thank the Lord it wasn't. Remember when you used to have to say your name and, like, the operator?
Yeah.
So you couldn't fake a message. Like,
man.
do you remember the commercial where where they don't want to pay for the cell phone or the phone bill, and they go, you have a collect call from Bob had a baby, it's a boy.
Oh yeah, Bob.
Do you accept? No. Hangs up. No, it goes like wrong number. Hangs up. They're like, who was it, honey? It was Bob. He had a baby.
That's a boy.
Boy.
Yep, that's the way you do it.
I
man.
literally got it from that commercial. I was like, Matt will be over there in 30 minutes. I'm just skating by. And they wouldn't accept, and then I'd be over there in 30 minutes. It was pretty, dude. I miss those good old days. Do you remember when you used to have to call a girl at her house and be scared shitless?
Oh, yeah.
The dad would answer?
That the dad
Yeah.
would. Who's this?
That's
You
still-
know
Why are
it
you
wasn't-
calling my daughter at 8 p.m.? You're like, fuck, the sun's still out, man.
That's still going to happen in my house.
Be like, who is this?
Some kids at my daughter's school they come out of class in my daughter's class. They jump on their cell phones. I'm like, you're 9. You are not getting it.
Yeah, who the
she hasn't
F do
asked
you
me
have
yet.
to call?
She has not asked me yet. But
Yeah.
she's not
Wait.
getting one.
All right. So
She's gonna get one of those little ladybug phones that only
Right?
call
No.
House and 911.
here, I got it. So your daughter's not allowed on cell phones.
No,
And-
I mean she can use mine to play whatever. she's
And
playing.
all the other kids have cell phones.
No, like 2 or 3 in her class.
Oh, I was about to say,
okay.
that's why your daughter's so much smarter because her brain isn't messed up by
Yeah,
radiation
She
yet.
was just, she has 2 or 3. She has 2 or 3.
Were we supposed to talking about something in comic books?
I know.
No,
We're
but we
getting
went in-
too
we-
far into the
Oh,
phones
dude, but
right now.
I love it.
Because we're talking. We're gonna watch me bring it around.
Okay, let's see.
Watch me bring it around. All right.
okay.
Commercial.
Do you think Batman?
That's all you got to say.
Do you think Batman uses like a really app-heavy phone, or do you think because what does he need? He has everything he needs, right?
Yeah.
Or do you think he?
I
Just
think
uses,
he's
like,
designed
old
like-
school flip phone.
No, remember, doesn't he have Billy will know, and Rene, doesn't he have the eye lens in Batman?
Well, the new Batman.
Yeah, he has like an eye lens
his
where like
Google
a
Eye?
phone call could like go through like his freaking brain.
Yeah. See, he
The
doesn't
new
care.
Batman is ridiculously future tech.
Yeah.
Like,
he
remember,
knows
like, he
his
took,
stuff.
like, a sample, like, from a little needle that came out of his, like, fingertips, like, analyze everything.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, it's a
knows,
little too
knows
much.
the last time you had a bowel movement, freaking everything, man.
I love that, dude. Why don't we bring that into the real life?
Dude,
into
because
the
you
real-
guys don't want to know when I'm having bowel movements, I'll tell you that.
That's why they used to have to use a bat signal. There was no cell phones.
Yeah. Well, it was also that was also a symbol for the.
Well,
city.
what are they going to do? Here's my number. Don't fucking give it to anybody else, all right, dude? Because I'm Batman, and if anybody prank calls me, I know it was.
I can
fucking
imagine,
from
like,
you.
when Gordon was still a lieutenant and the commissioner's like, what the hell are all these phone calls for? It's like, you're running out the bill. It's like,
Did
the
you ever
wife?
call him?
Why is it an
You never
800
called
number?
him, right? If Batman always would just show up on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the Adam West show, he had that little blinking red phone, I think.
Oh, he did. He had a Powerpuff Girl phone.
Beep, beep. It's the mayor.
The president's phone.
All right,
You know what? He had a.
I'll bet you
he
I
doesn't
know.
need apps. He has his cars like his little computer.
That's what I'm saying. He's got like a real app-heavy phone. But in the movies, we know that Iron Man has to use a regular carrier.
No, he doesn't. He uses.
Yeah, but
his-
he's got a cell phone when he's Tony Stark. Because remember, he takes over the when he's in the congressional hearing in Iron Man
yeah.
2. He
That
takes
man's
over-
playing Galaga, right there.
That's right.
I wish.
All right,
Galaga.
let's go into a quick commercial.
What's your high
guys.
score on Galaga? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've heard about it in stories. You've heard about it on the podcast. Undercity Comics in Whittier. We are located at 11219 First Avenue, Whittier, California. Come on down and check out all the comics. DC, got it. Marvel, got it. IDW, got it. Dark Horse, got it. Kaboom, we don't give a shit. We got that too. All your comics are down here waiting to be read. They're wrapped in plastic. We're not some hack, second-rate comic book shop that just leaves their stuff in piles around the house like at your best friend's apartment. That place is disgusting. Everything is wrapped, beautiful, ready to be pulled off the shelf, purchased, and read. You want to read it here? We don't care. Pull up a chair. You want to come in and bring your greasy food and put that all over your own comic books? That's fine. Just don't put it on ours. We've got toys. We've got games. We've got beverages. We've got pennies. Feed the penny monster at Undercity Comics. Why are you still listening to me? Get in your car and drive down here now.
All right, and with the same music, unfortunately. Didn't even realize it, but ours is cleaner. It's a cleaner recording. Not to be mean, Mario. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into this week's brand
So you guys are free to walk and leave me, as you always do. See, you were about to get up, too. All right, so this week we got 0, 100 Bullets, Brother Lona, Action Comics 23, Lex Luthor 3D and standard cover, Adventure Time, All New X-Men Premium Hardcover Volume 3, Arrow Trade Paperback, Batman 23.3, Penguin 3D and standard cover, Batman 66, Batman and Robin 23.3, Ra's al Ghul 3D and standard cover, Batman Beyond Universe, Batman the Dark Knight 23.3, Batman the Dark Knight 23.3, Clayface 3D and standard cover, Batwoman hardcover Volume 3, Bloodshot and Hard Corpse, Bounce, BBRD, Hell on Earth, Bravest Warriors, Buzzkill, Cable and X-Force, Captain America, Daredevil, Detective Comics, Scarecrow, 3D and standard cover, Doctor Who, Volume 3, Fables, Flash 23.3, Rogues, 3D and standard cover, Ghostbusters, Green Lantern, Black Hand, 3D and standard cover, Hellraiser, Darkwatch, Infinity, Justice League, Dial H, 3D and standard cover, Justice League Dark, Eclipso, 3D and standard cover, Justice League of America, Shadow Thief, 3D and standard cover, Kiss Me Satan, Mega Man, Mind the Gap, Morbus the Living Vampire, New Avengers, Savage Wolverine, Secret Avengers, Sonic Universe, Star Wars Dark Times, Spark Remains, Star Wars Trade Paperback, Strain the Fall, Superior Carnage, Superior Spider-Man, Superman 23.3, Hell 3D and standard cover, Swamp Thing, Arcane 3D and standard cover, Teen Titans, Deathstroke 3D and standard cover, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, New Animated Adventures, Thor God of Thunder, Thunderbolts trade paperback, Ultimate Comics, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Venom, Wolverine Max, Wonder Woman Cheetah 3D and standard cover, X-Men Legacies, and XO Man of War.
And this concludes this week's brand new comics, bitch. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get back into it right about meow. So, Unthinkable, the latest Boom Studio series, is going to be entering live-action development. According to The Hollywood Reporter, is that Fox is actually the one to pull the pilot based off of Mark Sable and Julian Tedesco's creation. Howard Gordon, one of the executive producers of Homeland, and he actually did the run for 24, is developing the series with Ben Queen, the person who wrote Cars 2, and the co-creator. He was the co-creator of the Fox series Drive with Tim. I can't pronounce his name. Meinra.
Tim Fedorovich.
So they say that it's going to be, the story is unlikely pairing of the by the book FBI agent and the washed up screenwriter who teams up to stop a pilot from attacking the United States. So don't know how that's going to work out, but apparently it's government. What am I trying to say? Dang, I can't say it. But it's just, yeah. I think it's going to be all right. I mean, it's like the unlikely team up and whatnot, but the comic is actually a 5-issue miniseries, so that's what they're basing it off of. So Boom has been making a lot of moves. We got 2 guns that was extremely successful. They're still trying to do Dayman. That's going to be through Universal. So, dude, you're so fat right now. I just saw like the Almond Joy just chilling out. I've never had somebody get his mic cut like throughout a show so often. And I can still hear the rapper through the freaking other mics. It's ridiculous.
So there's no point.
But there's like it's like a pilot. So they're gonna put a pilot together. They're gonna see how it works out. And you know that you actually made fun of Boom on our commercial.
No, I made fun of Boom because everybody else, like, I noticed among the comic collectors that seems to be the whipping boy as far as comic book companies are concerned.
Yeah. Everybody feels Grimm fairy tales are very collectible, very not collectible, very credited. But Boom
I wonder
has,
why.
But come on, I mean, I got the I got the Ralph Wiggum comic, and like every single issue.
That's not a bongo?
It's Bongo.
Was it Bongo?
That's Bongo.
Isn't that based off of Boom though? Isn't that their kid version?
Kinda, I think. I'm not too sure.
I thought that was like
What's
I
the
thought
difference between
Boom was.
and Kaboom.
There is no Kaboom.
Yeah, Kaboom. That's Adventure Time.
So then what's Boom?
Boom does like I don't know the
Well, Boom does like Sherlock Holmes.
Confused.
Yeah. No, that's Dynamite.
That
then
is
what's
Dynamite. So does Bionic Man is on Dynamite
So
too.
is there no Boom? Are you talking about Kaboom?
No, there's Boom.
Boom. Yeah, there's Boom comics. I've
Boom
seen Boom
does
comics.
Boom. They did Two
Oh,
Guns.
crap.
They
So
did.
do we
Dayman.
not carry Boom comics? Oh my god.
Wouldn't surprise me. You guys didn't carry Django and Jane when I wanted
that's
it.
true. Well, that's because that's you. But
Shut up. No, I don't know why. Why didn't Sue get Django and Jane? That would have been really good.
she didn't think it would sell.
Ended up selling. A lot of people wanted that.
Well, I don't think she really gives a crap because we're still here.
Oh yeah, because one comic is going to affect. You guys don't have this? Done.
Yeah.
I actually know that happened to me at Geeks. I was like, "What do you mean you guys don't have this?" And I came over here, and they're like, she just looked at me like I was stupid. Like, yeah, right there.
Oh,
It's like, oh, okay.
Geeks is like, do you have anything from Spawn? It's like, what comic book is that? Marvel or DC's like Image? To like Marvel or DC?
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think he might be
no,
right.
It's Image.
I've never-
Well, Image, it's Marvel or DC. It's all.
They're like, as the manager, it's like,
Well, do you have any Vertigo? No, I'm fine. I'm in full health, you guys. There's nothing wrong with me.
they're like Vertigo. It's like, what's that?
Oh,
The new
you know what?
Magic the Gathering? Is that what you're talking about?
Boom just did. You know what? By the way, Boom just did Sons of Anarchy. Duh, I just read that.
You read there's a Sons of Anarchy comic.
It just
I didn't
came
know.
out. It's a limited series, 5 issue.
How is it?
It wasn't bad. My wife complained about that it wasn't like the show. She's complaining that Jax's shoes were the wrong color. I said, "You've officially crossed over into nerd territory." You know that. Like
The fact that
there's
it's
no
not
going back.
that
There's no
dead
going
on.
back for you.
You know, I've told people that I'm like, you don't understand, man. When you open the door to the comic book world,
That's it. There's no going back.
There's no going back.
There's no going back.
Like,
There's no going.
just like how I
There's
questioned,
no going back.
how I questioned
One
like
of
Star
us.
Trek.
One
Go
of us.
Patriots!
Oh no!
Have you seen that? You haven't seen that short? Everybody, go look it up right now. Go look up. Goodwill.
Everybody,
Go look
get
up.
off the podcast.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Go
Pause the podcast for a
real
second.
quick. All right, after you hear this, you guys have to Google this too. Oh God, that Almond Joy did not.
I know. You sound like Paul Blart for a second.
No, somebody put a short up.
he just
with-
broke down midway, man.
somebody put a short up. They made a short with Goodwill Hunting, starring Batman. Ben Affleck is Batman, and it's just Batman in the cowl, and they superimpose him in all these
Goodwill
in all these
Hunting scenes?
But there's that scene where they're at the construction site, and he's like, "I don't know why all these people are telling me to go to college," and then Ben Affleck's well, it's like Batman's like, "Fuck you! I would give anything to be in your shoes. You better not. If you're here in 20 years, I'll kill you. Even though I'm Batman, I'll make an exception. You can't waste the gifts that you've been given. Go Patriots!"
Hey, speaking of Ben Affleck, did you see him on Jimmy Fallon?
I
was just gonna
didn't.
say
I wanted
that,
to.
too.
I wanted to see
I
it.
was just-
but-
Did you see it?
I saw the interview. Yeah, he was actually pretty cool about
So
it.
what happened?
They basically told him, it's like, you better not go on the internet for
I
a
know.
couple days.
Yeah, because his agents are like, okay, so they cast you and everything, okay, just whatever you do, don't go on the internet for a couple days. He goes, listen, I can handle the Emmys, all right? he goes, I can handle shit. And he looks up and it says the article says Ben Affleck is cast as Batman, and it says the first comment is no, and he starts laughing, and then but he says it's like a normal reaction to anyone who casts anyone as their favorite characters. You know, a lot of people got grieves for Heath Ledger, Robert Downey Jr.
Back to Michael Keaton. How many people boycotted? They're like, we don't want Mr. Mom as Batman.
Yeah, that really was the same. Was that, dude, Mr. Mom, really? And then when they like saw him, they were like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
well, he said on the interview that it's completely different from Nolan's. It's a different take. It's he said he wouldn't do it if he didn't love it so much. As soon as he saw the script, he was hot board on it. So he said he's ready to do it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
super
good.
excited. So I'm like, all right.
I think what he said about his daughter was cute. It's like, it's like every kid should see their parents as a superhero.
Oh,
I was like, oh.
See, and that's the thing too. Like, honestly,
Daredevil.
he's like, don't watch that one. Whatever.
I was
will
like,
not
Dad,
let my
were you a
kids-
superhero before Batman?
But it's true. That's you know what? Kevin Smith points that out is that he's like, dude, like when their kids watch it, it's kind of like with you. You had your daughter, and what happened when you showed her a commercial of you in it?
Oh, I wasn't in it. I just did the voiceover.
You did
but
the
yeah, she
voiceover.
was freaked out.
And what did she say?
What was the first thing she said?
She said, "Dad, you're famous."
So imagine. All right, so
Yeah, my dad's Batman.
yeah, dude, my dad's Batman, and on top of it, you know, somehow he's gonna be like, "Can I keep the cowl?"
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna play something for you guys.
Like, dude, I'd try to keep it as I'd be like, "Hey, I'm going home, you guys," and then they'd be like, "Wait, why is he leaving in the cowl?" Mr. Affleck, and he's like, "Fuck, run!"
Oh, man. I'm so stoked for that. So, Boom Comics.
I'm more and stuff.
Yeah, so
Boom Comics making a lot of movies. Honestly, I
they're doing good though. They're doing really good.
And what I think I like about that is, I mean, in America, you really vote with your wallets, and a lot of people have voted to keep it going.
Well, they said, do you know, Two Guns actually made $85.5 million.
Yeah, it didn't cost that much to make either.
No, not at all. Most of it was like kind of like a desert scene and them trying to link up with each other. And then we have a Dayman, which is currently being developed too. So we'll see how that one goes. I think it's an awesome idea. I'm actually glad for Boom, because it sucks seeing, like, not saying they've struggled. All right, let's do it.
Oh, it's fucking up.
Not saying that, you know, that they're crappy or anything, but it's like they're tiny. They're definitely one of the independent ones. Not a lot of people know about it. At least they're starting to get good recognition, and hopefully this will be able to bring them to make not better but recognizable, bigger. What am I trying to say? Titles. So that, you know, more people could jump on that. Because even back in the day, Image. What was Image? Right off the bat, the big thing was Spawn with Image. They're still trying to milk that, because that's really all Image had until Walking Dead, and then Walking Dead rose up. But even Walking Dead didn't really pick up until the TV show, and that was already 5 years into the continuity of the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And then what else? What else did Image have that was big? Now it's Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible's getting big.
I think that's it on top of my head.
It's good though. I mean, you need
Saga is getting.
you need these studios.
Saga's picking up.
You need these studios to really do well, because it's just better for everybody. The more competition there is, the more choice you have as a consumer, and that's always a good thing. Like, you know,
It's kind of like the car, like, you know,
yeah,
Ford,
or smart, or your
Chevy,
smartphone or whatever. You know, it's just the more. The bad thing is you spread creativity. Creativity gets thin, but that makes more competition among the titles. You know, if they could give Marvel and DC a run for their money, that means DC and Marvel, going back to what we talked about last week,
They got to step up their game.
yeah, now they're gonna stop doing crappy titles, because it's like, wow, you know, like we've got these smaller companies kind of nipping at our heels. They need a little bit of that.
Some of they stop with Batman and Superman. Jesus. They're like, the new movie, it's not Batman or Superman, it's Batman Inc.
Well, thank you very much, Boom, for, you know, stepping up your game and handling what you guys needed to handle.
Love you guys.
Hope the best for all the stuff you guys go through. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let Mario take it away for a quick second.
Don't take this the wrong way. But in 20 years, you're still living here. I'll fucking kill you. And I'm Batman.
is this? I mean, I fucking owe it to myself to do this. Is that what I want to
No. Fuck you. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. I'd give anything to have what you got, so I wouldn't have to spend my nights in a dank cave solving riddles with a preposterously large computer. You're smarter than my really large science cave computer will. And that's a lottery ticket. You gotta cash in. Don't be a pussy. Being here's a fucking waste of your time. It's an insult to all of us.
Is he out of breath?
Here, right now. Go Patriots.
So stupid.
You have to watch the whole thing. It's really
Oh
funny.
man.
He's like smoking.
Oh, is that why? Because he has throat cancer? That's freaking awesome. Yes, what is it called?
It's I think it's just called Good Will Hunting starring Batman. The comedian that does this guy by the name of Pete Holmes, who's really
Oh
funny.
yeah, he always does the college humor Batman.
Yeah,
for that.
it's Good Will
yeah.
Batman. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
right,
Go Patriots!
Let's get into our last commercial, you guys.
So funny. Hey kids, 20th Century Man here, and if you're enjoying this podcast, let's be honest, how can you be? Listen, come on over to the Superiority Complex, all right? I don't act like this all the time. Sometimes I'm a normal human being, and you can hear me interviewing great people about great topics. Yeah. I had Matt Bogarine, is that his name? Matt the Rat. I had him on the other day, mostly because I couldn't get anybody else. But hey, he's a trooper and he showed up. But that's just the type of guest that I have every week. We talk about geeky things. We talk about movies. We talk about comics. We talk about music. We talk about TV shows. We talk about anything and everything. So come on over to the Superiority Complex. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/soupcomplex, SOUP complex. Follow us on Twitter at Soup Complex, or go on over to the show page at www.superioritycomplex.podbean.com. Come on out, all you comic comers. Yeah, you know.
Alrighty then, you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this week's Power Round. It is the Hulk versus the Thing.
It's
man.
clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's go ahead. Who's the first one that wants to go?
I'll go because.
Does the Thing have the
Okay, never mind.
Yancey String Gang on his side?
Is the
That's-
Thing's
that's-
thing? Is it made of rock as well?
Go ahead, Rene. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry. Go ahead.
Becomes
you always
sand.
do
I'm so sorry, man.
that.
So anyway,
I think that the Hulk would win because no matter what, he gets stronger and stronger the angrier he gets. Like eventually, he will break the Hulk's like skin. You know?
the things.
Oh yeah, the things. I'm spacing out. Hold on.
All right. I've never heard anything that's been able to break the Thing, though.
I think I'm actually gonna go with the Thing.
Why is that?
I
He
think
hangs
so.
around with very smart people, and I mean, like, he could just go into a clobbering fest, or he could take the easy way out, where he's just like calms him down until he turns back into Bruce Banner. And he's just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, oh, yeah, dude. Ends
I
it
mean, like, he
that.
could be. He hangs out with smart people. He's not a dumb guy.
And isn't technically is Tony Stark smarter than Mr. Fantastic?
No, Mr. Fantastic is supposed to be the smartest man in
Yeah.
the world.
So if
Yes.
that's the case, can't he technically turn to him first and be like, "Hey, dude, how do I handle this guy?" And he's like, "Look, this is what you got to do," and then step into it, no problem, basically.
Yeah. See,
Well, I guess
I'm
if
gonna
you
go.
wanna
I'm gonna give it
that
to the
route-
Thing.
I think the Thing as well. Besides, like I said, has anything ever broken the Thing in all of the continuity? Is the Thing ever blown up?
I'm sure Stan Lee probably did a comic like that in
Yeah, I think
ass
at
ages
one
ago's.
point, maybe it was like a while ago. I think it had to do with Thor's hammer, or something like that, or something like the same
Like it
material.
cracked him or something?
Yeah, it like cracks his arm or his chest or whatever.
And then has Thor ever hit? And we're not talking about the movies. Has Thor ever hit the Hulk?
Yeah, he does.
And he was all fine and dandy and just socked him back.
Yeah, he got on his feet. I mean, he got him off his feet, but it got back up and got pissed off and started like
Just
straight
handling.
yeah.
All right, we got Mario over here. What are you thinking?
It's always hard with the Hulk, man, because he can get. I was just cheating and reading some of They have met a few times in the comics, but it's always hard because Hulk has that thing where he can just keep getting stronger and stronger the more angrier he gets. But the thing is strong enough.
So he's never been tapped out at all?
Oh, yeah, they've done it before.
Yeah, they did it to where he like burned out almost.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think the Thing could definitely give him a fight and go toe-to-toe for a while.
yeah.
But I think eventually the Hulk's just going to wear him down.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be easy,
But the
it'll
thing is,
definitely be
the thing-
If they stay transformed, I will put my money on the Hulk.
So no, but the Thing, no, because the Thing doesn't get tired. The Thing's the Thing. I mean, the Hulk could get tired and burned out.
eventually, but it would have to be like very, very like to that threshold.
I mean, forget
to the
Superman.
point.
This is property damage right here.
All right, so let's throw in the final vote. Rene,
I say Hulk.
Hulk,
The Thing.
Thing,
I say Hulk.
Hulk.
Oh, it's tie.
I say Thing.
So it's a tie.
Should we get Sue?
Yeah, it's a tie.
Tiebreaker?
Yeah,
You know what?
it's the tiebreaker.
Okay.
This is
You're
a
the
great
tiebreaker.
Sue, if you could step on here for a quick little second, we highly
She's
appreciate
never
it.
paying attention. That's the great thing.
No, she's very multitask. She could always hear us as she's doing her stuff. Thank you,
doesn't
Sue, for coming on.
Hi, Sue.
You are our number one reoccurring guest. So we just did a power round, and there is no victor. So we need you to be the tiebreaker. Who
You ready?
would win, the Thing or the Hulk?
She's thinking
Out
about
of
it.
all the thought and continuity,
Hulk.
you think Hulk?
Yeah.
Why do you
That's what
believe
I
the
said.
Hulk?
I just think he's tougher than the Thing.
Do you think he could break the Thing?
I don't think he'll break him, but I think he will smash him.
You think he'll break the thing?
To break the Thing.
Well, because he's made of rock, you could break it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
technically, I don't really.
I say the Hulk.
I say the Hulk.
I think it's going to be a close fight, but it's Hulk.
All right,
I
so
like how you're reading up on that.
I'm reading it right now because they've met like 5 times in the comics.
all right, so
I
I
wanna
What
see
happened
who
in
won.
The comics?
Huh?
What happened in the comics?
Hulk, there was one. This is the one I want to read. This is from Fantastic Four number. No, this is from Marvel Fanfare number 2021. Who knows when they published that? But no, I'm sorry. I lied. It's from Fantastic Four 112. Reed attempts to cure Ben and makes it so that Ben can switch in and out like the Hulk.
Okay.
But the more he does it, the more irrational he gets.
That makes
And he
sense.
gets so crazy
Uh-huh.
that they have to, Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk to stop him, and he's actually beating the Hulk. And then
Wow.
what they do is they bring in Alicia, his girl, and it distracts Ben long enough that Hulk cheap shots him and knocks him out. But that took Ben having
about right.
to go crazy. So it could happen. It's not without the realm of possibility. But
The
but
Thing.
for the most part,
So,
Hulk does have
I
that
say
upper
Hulk
hand.
has the
Yeah,
advantage.
Hulk has the
All right, we'll
It's
go
going to be a
ahead.
close fight, though.
We'll
It
go
will-
with that,
It's going to go to the judges.
and the judges.
It's-
Hulk.
It's not going to be a Canelo Mayweather fight. This one's going to.
That was crap.
Wow.
This one's going to go to the cards. And sorry if you paid for that fight.
Oh,
that
I
sucks.
totally did
No,
it.
I think they extended it out for another round because
They're
they-
like, wait.
so-
They need their money's worth, guys. Go back.
I
out
know
there.
they need their money's worth.
You know
So
what?
it's all fixed.
My parents came back from Mexico. They said they can watch it there for free.
You're darn right it's
'Cause
fixed.
it's Mexico.
Yeah.
Everything's free.
fixed.
Well, thank you very much, Sue, for
All right,
confirming us that.
Thank Sue. Don't
Apparently the
look when you
Hulk.
leave. Look happy when you leave.
Do we have another topic right now?
Yeah, we do. But right before we do that, I want to go ahead and pitch it off to our good friend Mario. Mario's going to go ahead and go on to the Rat House production. Remember, that is RATTHAUS PRODUCTIONS Productions
Keep talking.
on Instagram. And we're going to find out who our winner was for the
Which
second
one?
poster.
Which one of Matt's
yeah.
cousins won this week? Because we're going to find out here.
What do you mean, which one of my cousins?
Well, I'm just saying nepotism.
So it is the latest picture of the 3D comics. I believe. You really get that song stuck in your head, don't
does.
you?
It doesn't come out. Okay, I gotta find. What's her name on Rat House Productions? Okay, keep going. Keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, but what was? Do you guys remember the question?
Oh yeah,
It was
who
who
won,
last-
Who won the
la-
fight in our last power round?
And
between
does anybody remember that?
Deadpoo and Death Broke.
Dang. He ain't broke, he's rich. I'm rich, bitch.
All right.
But-
And what was the picture of? What picture was it under? All right.
There we go. And
are we picking just the first one?
is there more than one? Whoever answered, is there more than one? Are you about to throw your name into it? You better not, you cheating bastard. You're part of the show. You already got a poster.
Someone by the name of Fernando answered Deadpool.
And is there anyone else?
Nope.
All right, then there you go.
Fernando won?
Again, which one of Matt's cousins gets
That's
the
hey
poster
man.
this week?
Hey dude, they listen. They want to win. That's up to them. I can't stop them. So
But they're not qualified
congratulations
for the Batman signed.
Yeah.
they're excluded from that.
Congratulations, Nando Calrissian.
You finally have beaten Mario because he didn't let you win last
I know,
week.
Yeah. He loopholed it.
Yeah. All right. So
You know?
now we only have one more.
One more what?
So we'll go ahead and we will we'll think about it next week on how we want to give away that one because we've done two through
Oh, yeah.
done two through
The poster's
Instagram.
right, yeah.
All right. Very last thing. They're double dipping, man.
Double up.
They're double dipping into The Walking Dead. They're going to go ahead and make The Walking Dead they're going to make a spin-off of The Walking Dead. So basically, we're going to follow The Walking Dead.
They're going to
What?
make Joaquin dead,
Walking
finally.
Dead.
Is that how I said it? Joaquin Phoenix dead?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Dick. They're going to make a spin-off, and it's basically going to be two surviving groups going on now that you're going to be paying attention to. So Kurtman says, I couldn't be more thrilled about getting the chance to create a new corner of the Walking Dead
Now, is
universe.
this just in the
the
comics or in the
opportunity to
movie-
make...
in the
No,
TV
this
show?
is the TV show.
Oh, they're going to do a spin-off?
Yes.
Oh.
The opportunity to make a show that isn't thrived by the events of the comic book is truly a blank page and has set my creativity racing, Kirkman says to the... No, really? You guys aren't excited about this?
No, it's just I don't know when like
Look at
it just
all
sounds
right.
like they're just squeezing money for Walking
Yes.
Dead, man. It's just okay.
Well, with the end of Breaking Bad, as this it's this season, correct? This is the last season, and then next year, Mad Men is done.
Totally listening.
So they're saying in 2015 is when they're gonna go, or was it 2015? You know what? They didn't give a specific date. I apologize. Oh no! Wait, yeah, unnamed 2000 morning. Yeah, 2015. That's when it's gonna go ahead and come on out.
Wow.
So, I don't know if they're gonna drive towards it right off the bat, but I hope to God it's not a whole season of. If they go into that story between Tyrese and Rick getting into it and then them breaking off from there, that's gonna bug the crap out of me. Yeah. Because does Tyrese ever die?
I'll tell you.
He finally found the music.
If we can play it.
Keep going.
Really? Is that your like Walking Dead like thought of music?
That's the theme song for the spinoff.
Yeah, whatever it was.
I'd laugh.
That's it. That's all you get.
So wait, let's see.
Panic at the Morgue.
Yeah, I was right. I was like, I think it's Panic at the Morgue. Do you guys, if it goes down that route, I'll be completely annoyed. But at the same time, I would want more Walking Dead. Why not?
I like more. You know, it's just if they do it right, it's fine. You can't have too much zombie stuff. It's too much well done zombie stuff. But there's zombies are so like I'm over vampires already, which is why I was so surprised I liked American Vampire because I'm just over it. It's on every when people I do not respect are telling me about zombies, just dumb idiots are like, oh, I watched True Blood. It's like, no, forget it. I don't. Yeah, no.
Get the hell off our land.
Yeah, get off my land.
Although-
they're also going to end True Blood.
Thank
The
God.
next season's the last season.
Although Sue did at one point have a 4-pack of True Blood here.
Yeah, that was like early in the.
That was when I
years.
first started coming, and I ended up that was when True Blood first came out. I think they just got done with the first season. I got it for my sister and my family because they started watching True Blood.
Keep telling
By
me
the-
about this. I'm so interested.
Fuck you. I might add, the drink was horrible.
No, it was funny because I think it was just like 2 months and a half ago. I checked in the refrigerator in the back. Well, there's still an old bottle of True Blood in
Oh,
there.
dude,
Opened.
do not.
Opened.
Nice.
Oh.
Drink
so
it.
then, like, we were like,
Finish it.
Should we try it?
No, yeah. Then, like,
Finish
my
it.
friend Faustino was like, "Should we?" I'm like, "No." Should we? No. And then, like, he took, like, I think he smelled it and kind of like act like he drank it, let it touch his lips. He's like, "Ooh," but I don't think he drank it. I
Oh,
was
it's
like,
horrible. It was like the worst grapefruit drink you'd ever had in your life because it was made from a blood orange.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mario's like, "Oh."
It was trash. I told my sister, I go, don't drink one. Whatever you do, don't drink one. But
Billy, give us your best vomit noise.
What? Wait, what?
That was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
I always do that. That's like the.
that sounds like a poop.
No, you know what that is?
Sounds like the
That's-
runs.
That's when you throw up. Whenever anybody's throwing up, there's that.
And they're
always
like
the-
talking or
yeah,
breathing.
there's that. Someone knocks on the door because the first wave is the first
so
wave of throw up is
nasty.
always this. It's always like, you know, and then you're like,
Yeah.
you're like you can't talk, and it's, you feel it's like coming out of your shoes, and then someone hears you and they knock on the bathroom door, or whatever, and they're like, "Are you okay in there?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm you know, you're trying to like, I'm
All right. That.
All
All
That's
right.
what that is.
All right, you guys, right here, right now in the comic book shop. Who wants to win the very last Robot Chicken poster? One Star Wars question.
Anybody in here want to
We
win?
got like
Anybody
5
in
or
here?
6.
This gentleman right here.
All right, this gentleman right here.
You ready?
All right, come on over here, bud. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this right here, right now.
Here, I got a trivia question for this gentleman if he can answer it.
Okay. All right, hey, buddy, how you doing? What's your name?
Hi, how's it going?
I don't know why I have a Boston accent right now. How you doing? What's your
Hey, how you
name?
doing? It's wicked dark out here.
It's cool. I understand. I get it.
That's a little more,
Bostonian, you know, you gotta start
it's
with
a
it.
little more
what's
New
your name?
York. I like
I'm
it.
Michael.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Michael
Thank you for
Corleone.
coming on Undercity Chaos in the Mind of the Comic Cover. All right, Mario has been known to stump people.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a trivia question from the. I'm sorry to do this to you guys. It's from the new trilogy. I apologize.
I was about to say, I was like, why do you have?
But
No,
where-
he has Johnny Cash on his phone. So I'm thinking he's looking up a Star Wars question. I just see Johnny Cash. I'm like, he's going to ask him who sings Folsom
where
Prison
does
Blues.
where does Queen Amidala? Where does she do her shopping?
Oh, dude, that's hard.
What?
No,
Darth Maul.
that wow. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What? I'm kidding. Are you ready?
I hope so.
Do you like Star
After
Wars?
that question,
I'm a fan. Of
Have you ever had a Wookiee cookie?
No.
They're chewy. Okay, now.
wow,
Okay, here we go.
Killing me.
dude, are you freaking Rodney
No, somebody
Dangerfield?
on
You
a-
just
some-
have nothing but one-liners.
Somebody on a podcast I listened to gave all these bad Star Wars jokes, and I was like, okay, I got to think of a really quick trivia question. All right, here we go.
What's the first?
What is the name? So you're sort of a fan. Are you?
Yeah.
Let me ask you if you're more familiar with the classic trilogy or the new trilogy.
I'd say like a little of both.
I really want you to win this poster, so I'm not going to make it too hard for you because you seem like a nice kid, Michael Corleone.
What is the thing that destroys
No, I was going to ask.
planets?
Do you know the name, the actual name of the ice creature that jacks up Luke Skywalker in the beginning of Empire Strikes Back?
Oh my god, I should know this too. I feel like I'm gonna sound like an idiot.
No, don't feel.
Okay,
We've been doing that
All
for
right,
90
Just
minutes.
don't say Wookiee.
I'm not gonna say Wookiee. That's stupid. I want to say Tauntaun.
The Tauntaun is what he was riding.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's
Tauntaun's what
what
he
he's
was
riding.
riding.
Okay, yeah, he cut into that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm
They
just
smell
gonna
bad
have
on the
myself-
outside.
I'll
That's
give you.
right.
I'll give you a
I'm gonna
hint.
have- I'm gonna have
I'll give you a
myself a
hint. He says, "Welcome to the Hemel." No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Here's a hint. It rhymes.
Snow cones.
It rhymes with your favorite chocolate maker. Who's your absolute favorite chocolate? Who can make the sunshine? You know what I'm talking about? Good. I said good day, sir. Do you know what I'm talking
That's
about?
my favorite movie.
Who is that?
Willy Wonka.
Okay, what rhymes with Wonka? What sounds like Wonka? Do you know this? Do you know this question?
Is it a truck by chance?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Starts with a W. Do You don't know the answer? I will. Okay, I'll give him another question.
All right, he's gonna give him. He's getting one more shot.
I feel
Huh?
like I'm just gaining a poster through.
I was gonna say Tonka. What was he? What was the
What'd you
answer,
say,
by the
Rene?
way?
It was Wampa. The
Oh
Wampa.
my god! See, I should have known that.
Somebody just kicked me. Where'd you kick me?
I mean, my friends were
my
playing
foot
the
just
Star
fell down.
Wars
I'm
card
sorry.
game,
And the Wampa
and
was in
the
it?
Wampa was in it.
All right, here we go, brother. That's okay. I'm a nerd. It's hard to match. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. This,
Oh, why not? All right, I
For all
got
the
it. I got
marbles.
it. I got it. I got it.
Okay,
Let's do this.
go.
So, Obi-Wan, you know who
Obviously,
Obi-Wan is.
Mexican.
Yeah, he turns to a ghost.
Okay.
It's like-
Yeah,
So who trained Obi-Wan?
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn.
All right.
There you go. He got it. The answer was Qui-Gon
There you
Jinn.
go.
Yeah, I mean,
It was Ra's al Ghul.
It was Ra's al Ghul. And it was the guy from Taken.
he was his second trainer.
Give him the poster.
He came in. And
Oh, we
he's
don't
like,
have
you
it
know
on
what?
there.
Thanks,
What'd you
like,
tell
I'm
me?
sorry about your master.
We'll go ahead and
I'm
we'll
gonna teach you magic. and
Well,
stuff.
I'm gonna deem his prize. Don't worry.
We're
We don't
gonna.
have
Okay,
it.
I thought this guy had the prizes here. I apologize.
We don't have the prize here, but nonetheless,
We will
it goes to you, my friend.
make sure
Trust
that
me, no one
you
else
leave your name with.
I feel knowing I won something is enough.
is enough. Oh yeah. All
I
right,
have a
we're
poster?
keeping it. I was gonna say we're keeping it now.
Because I want
Thank
it.
you very much, Chan, for coming on. We really appreciate
you,
it.
Miguel.
Congratulations, you won the very last of our 3 Star Wars Robot Chicken posters. So
3,
congratulations.
1,
Freaking
2, 3.
Oh, that's the end of our show. You guys.
Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum,
All right, I'll go ahead. All right, we're gonna go
ba-da-ba-da-bum.
ahead and apparently because it's stuck on Mario's head, we'll go ahead and we'll end this week's show with the power round music. What's that?
That was applause.
We have an applause right here.
I know, that was something else. Yeah. All right,
See you guys
next week.
Next week, don't know what we have in store, but nonetheless, we are gonna start to give hints or instructions on how to win
Stuff.
our signed Scott Snyder Batmans.
In order to win, you must defeat the Joker. Just
Also,
You have to pitch us the best Batman story, and whoever does. No, I'm joking.
also,
send in your fan fictions.
there's going to be a chance for you guys to win a copy of, I don't know.
Is he just looking at random?
Are you gonna pay for that comic?
Yeah, you
yeah. He's.
guys are going to get the latest copy of previews, Marvel previews signed by the cast of Undercity Chaos.
You make it sound like we're like the
Yeah,
podcast.
That's right. Undercity Chaos. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, are you being serious about that?
I know.
We should give something away
We
when we
should
sign it like we're famous, but we're not. Okay, the crew of
We'll
of-
be jerks and we'll sign like a Batman graphic novel. They'll be like, I don't know why the hell they did that.
okay, the cast and crew of Flick
Oh
Dicks
gosh,
has just
dude,
invaded
the
us, so we're
Flick
out.
Dicks crew is
We're
coming
out.
on
They're
right now.
invading
What
Undercity
is
Chaos.
what is going on right now? Why is Flick Dicks here?
Whoa, there's the music. We're out.
What's going on here? Are you guys like here to ask for requests or something? No, they're not even going to say anything.
They're scaring. They're just standing here staring at us.
All right, you guys. Once again, I am MTR, also known as Matt the Rat, and as always,
Rene.
And Billy.
Go Patriots!
you guys have a great week.